You know, sometimes it feels like the biggest journeys start with the simplest questions.
Yeah.
And today we're diving into a book that tackles a pretty big one, the meaning of life.
Life's purpose, yeah.
Exactly. But it approaches it in this really unique and personal way.
Definitely. It's written like a conversation.
Yeah.
Almost like the author is speaking directly to you.
Right, like guiding you on this journey to discover your true self.
It's really interesting how the book dives right into this idea of the soul.
Okay.
And not just as some kind of abstract idea,
Right.
but as like the very core of who you are.
Yeah, like it's not just something you have. It's like,
It is you.
it is you. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, hold on.
Exactly.
Is this body just a temporary ride for something much bigger?
That's a great way to put it. The book actually uses this analogy of the body being like a humanoid robot.
Oh, wow.
You know, like a sophisticated tool
Okay.
that your soul uses to interact with the physical world.
Okay, that's wild, but it really makes you think. So if the soul is this powerful, eternal energy, what happens when we go through trauma?
Right.
The books suggest that it can actually block our access to our soul's wisdom.
Yeah, it's like our soul's voice gets muffled by the noise of our pain.
Wow.
So have you ever felt like a deep, unexplained emotion? Something that felt like it came from a place beyond your everyday thoughts?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's your soul trying to speak to you.
Oh, chills. Okay, so let's get into another big idea from the book. This idea that life isn't about learning, it's about remembering.
Yeah, remembering who you truly are.
Exactly. It claims that we actually chose this life challenges and all before we were even born,
Yeah, we did.
and then agreed to forget our true origins.
It's a wild concept, isn't it?
It is wild.
The book argues that we actually volunteered for this forgetting to allow for growth and to fulfill our unique destinies.
It's like we hit the reset button so we could fully experience
The human experience.
being human, exactly.
Wow.
So what does it mean to remember? Does the book give us any clues about how to unlock these forgotten memories?
There's this really powerful quote. I love this quote.
Okay.
When lost, the best thing to do is to go back to where you started, go back to remembering who you are. And that suggests that the journey back to ourselves begins with introspection, with looking inward
Okay.
to reconnect with our deepest essence.
So maybe those flashes of intuition, that feeling of deja vu,
Exactly.
those aren't just random occurrences,
Right.
but glimpses of our soul remembering its true nature.
I think, so the book even goes on to describe this idea of a great awakening
Oh,
that can lead us back to our true self and ultimately reveal our purpose.
okay, that sounds intense.
Well-
What exactly does the book mean by awakening?
Well, it's not like a sudden blinding flash of insight or anything like that.
Wow.
It's more of an ongoing process, a journey of self-discovery where we shed layers of conditioning and limiting beliefs to reveal the truth of who we really are.
So is the book saying that those hardships, those times we feel lost or stuck, are actually opportunities for us to grow and evolve?
Exactly. It's like those difficult experiences are pushing us to break free from the patterns that no longer serve us,
Oh, wow.
you know? And it also emphasizes that resisting our true self, you know, clinging to what's familiar even when it's no longer fulfilling,
Right.
actually makes the journey harder.
It's like we're holding ourselves back.
Exactly.
Okay, so this all ties into a concept that I found really fascinating in the book.
Okay.
This idea of light workers.
Yes.
There's this line that really jumped out at me. You are not here just for you. Humanity needs your light.
It's powerful, right?
Wow, talk about pressure.
It's a bold statement.
It is.
But I think it speaks to this deep longing. We all have this desire to contribute something meaningful to the world.
Right.
The book describes light workers as individuals with unique gifts
Okay.
and a mission to illuminate the darkness to help humanity evolve.
So are we talking about like saints and superheroes?
Not necessarily. It's much broader than that.
Okay.
Think about those childhood dreams you had, you know,
Yeah.
those passions that lit you up. What if those weren't just fleeting fantasies,
Right.
but whispers of your light worker mission?
Okay.
Clues to how you're meant to shine your light.
I love that. So how do we tap into that light, that purpose? Does the book give us any tools or strategies?
That's where the book's concept of creation comes in.
Okay.
It emphasizes the power of our thoughts and words to shape reality.
Okay.
It's not just about positive thinking,
Right.
but understanding that what we focus on, what we believe, has a huge impact on our experience.
Wow.
Here's a quote from the book. What you focus on, think of, will be returned. What you feel, fear is what you feed, and what you feed, believe, is what you create.
It's like we have this incredible power to create our own reality, but we don't always realize it.
Right, or we use that power unconsciously.
Right.
Yeah.
So the book is challenging us to become conscious creators.
Yeah, to align our thoughts and beliefs with the reality we want to experience.
Okay, so how does this tie into life after death? Because the book has a very specific perspective on what happens when we leave this physical realm.
Yeah, it explains that death is simply the soul detaching from the body
Okay.
and returning to the source.
Mm-hmm.
The universe, I get kind of whatever resonates with you.
Right.
It emphasizes that the soul is eternal energy and light,
Okay.
and that death is not an end, but a transition.
It's comforting in a way.
Yeah.
Knowing that this life is just one chapter in a much larger story.
Exactly. And there's another great quote that captures this. You are a light being, a being of light.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, so the book is packed with all these big ideas, but it also uses some really vivid examples and stories to bring them to life.
Absolutely.
It's not just abstract concepts. It helps you visualize these ideas.
Yeah, one example that I found really powerful is the story about the two thieves who were crucified alongside Jesus.
Oh, wow.
It uses the interpretation of Luke 23.41 and 23.46 to show the possibility of redemption and forgiveness even at the moment of death.
That's a powerful example.
It is.
It reminds us that no matter what we've done, it's never too late to turn towards the light.
Exactly. And the book also gives examples of light workers throughout history,
Right.
like Bob Marley, Mother Teresa, and Nelson Mandela.
Oh, wow.
These individuals use their gifts to light up the darkness in different ways.
It's like they each had their own unique mission,
Yeah.
but they all shared this deep desire to make the world a better place.
Exactly. And that leads us to another really important point. The book repeatedly emphasizes that we are not alone in this journey.
Okay.
The universe is a loving and supportive force.
It is.
It's always there to assist us.
Okay. That sounds great. But how do we actually tap into that support? It feels a little out there sometimes.
I know what you mean. The book highlights the importance of aligning with the universe through intuition. You know, that
Yeah.
inner voice we often ignore. It encourages us to connect with our higher selves, to trust that feeling, even when it doesn't make sense logically.
It's like the universe is sending us signals, whispers of guidance.
Yeah.
But we have to be quiet enough to hear them.
Exactly. And there's another quote that I love. The universe is looking for you, not the other way around.
Oh, wow.
So we don't have to search for meaning or purpose. It's already within us waiting to be revealed.
This is definitely giving me a lot to think about. So by tapping into this universal support, can we actually unlock our true potential?
That's a great question, and it's something we'll continue to explore as we dive deeper in part 2.
Okay, stay tuned.
Okay.
We're back and ready to keep going with this book.
Yeah, there's so much more to unpack.
There is. And last time we were talking about this question of whether we can actually unlock our full potential if we tap into this universal support.
Right.
And honestly, my mind is still buzzing with all these ideas about the soul and remembering and light workers.
It's a lot to process for sure, and the book is going deeper. It even challenges some of our assumptions about good and evil.
Oh, okay.
You know how we mentioned that the book says the devil doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Well, it gets into how we perceive negativity and what we call evil,
Okay.
suggesting that maybe it's not some external force, but rather a disconnect from our true selves.
So instead of this cosmic battle between good and evil,
Yeah,
it's more of an internal struggle between our ego and our true nature.
exactly. The book argues that when we're operating from a place of fear or anger or insecurity, we're disconnected from our soul's wisdom.
Right.
And that makes us more susceptible to negative thoughts and actions.
It's like when we're on autopilot, just reacting instead of responding.
Yes.
We're not really in alignment with our true selves, and that's where intuition and the higher self come in.
Right. Absolutely. The book really emphasizes learning to listen to that inner voice.
Okay, but how do we know if it's actually intuition or just wishful thinking?
That's a good question.
I'm sure our listeners are wondering the same thing.
Yeah, the book suggests that true intuition comes with a sense of peace, clarity, and alignment.
Mm,
It's not about forcing answers or looking for signs desperately.
right.
It's about creating space for that inner wisdom to emerge.
So it's about trusting that gut feeling even when it doesn't make sense logically.
Exactly. It's about learning to discern between the chatter of the mind
Yeah.
and that deeper knowing that's within us.
Now, the book also challenges our perception of reality in a pretty mind-bending way.
Yeah, it suggests that there isn't just one fixed reality, but multiple realities.
Wait, are we talking parallel universes here?
Not quite.
Okay. because that's the whole other deep dive.
Right. It's more about the idea that our perception of reality is shaped by our beliefs and thoughts.
Okay.
And by shifting our beliefs, we can actually shift our experience of reality.
So it's not that there are literal alternate universes out there,
Right.
but our inner world, our thoughts and beliefs create the reality we experience.
That's the core concept. The book uses this analogy of a movie projector. Our thoughts and beliefs are like the film, and our perception is the image projected onto the screen.
I love that.
So by changing the film, we change the image.
It suggests that we have more agency than we realize.
Yeah, we're not just passive observers, we're active participants in creating our realities.
It's like we're being invited to direct our own life.
Exactly, to consciously choose the narrative we want to experience.
You know, throughout all these discussions about the soul and reality and everything, there's one theme that keeps coming up.
Yeah, what's that?
This idea of love and forgiveness.
Yeah, it's like a golden thread woven through all these concepts.
It is, and it's not just about love for others.
Is it? Definitely not. The book really emphasizes the importance of self-love as well.
Right, it's about accepting ourselves fully.
Exactly, flaws and all.
Right.
Until we learn to love and accept ourselves, we can't truly access our true selves.
Okay.
Or connect with the universe's support.
It's like we have to make peace with ourselves
Yeah.
before we can make peace with the world.
And that brings us to another key idea that I think resonates with a lot of people.
What's that?
This idea that true joy comes from giving.
Interesting. But
Yeah.
it's not about becoming a doormat or sacrificing our own happiness. is it?
No, not at all. The book clarifies that it's not about giving to the point of depletion.
Right.
It's about recognizing the fulfillment that comes from acts of service and kindness.
So it's about finding that balance where giving aligns with our purpose
Yeah,
and brings us joy. Like maybe our light worker mission involves sharing our unique gifts with the world.
exactly. True giving isn't about obligation or expectation.
Right.
It's about a genuine desire to contribute to something greater than ourselves.
It's about understanding that we're all connected
Yeah,
and that our actions have a ripple effect.
right.
So by uplifting others, we ultimately uplift ourselves.
And that leads us perfectly into part 3, where we'll explore how the book brings all of these threads together
Okay.
into a framework for understanding life's purpose and our role in this grand unfolding.
Okay, so we're back for the final part of our deep dive into this book. And I'm really curious to see how the book brings all these ideas together.
Me too. It's been a wild ride.
It has. In the last 2 parts, we've talked about the soul and remembering and light workers and even multiple realities.
Right. It's a lot.
So how does the book tie it all together in these final chapters?
Well, it circles back to this idea of life's purpose, but with a really interesting twist.
Okay.
It suggests that our purpose isn't something we find out there in the world.
Okay.
You know, like a specific job or achievement or something. It's more about aligning with our true selves
Okay.
and expressing our unique gifts in service to something bigger than ourselves.
So it's not about what we do, but why we do it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about the intention and the energy we bring to our actions.
Exactly. The book encourages us to see our lives as this journey of self-discovery,
Okay.
where every experience, even the tough ones, offers an opportunity for growth.
I like that.
Our purpose isn't like a fixed destination, but something that unfolds organically as we learn and evolve and align more deeply with our true nature.
It takes the pressure off having to figure it all out right now.
Right.
It allows us to just embrace the journey.
Definitely. And the book actually gives us some practical tools to help us navigate that journey.
Okay, like what?
Well, it emphasizes practices like meditation and mindfulness and spending time in nature.
Okay.
It's not just about these big aha moments,
Right.
but about actually integrating these concepts into our daily lives.
So it's about creating space for our true selves to emerge.
Exactly, by quieting the mind and connecting with our inner wisdom.
And as we become more aligned with our true selves and tap into that universal support, our actions naturally start to flow from a place of authenticity and joy.
Right. We're not forcing things anymore. We're allowing life to unfold.
It's like a cosmic dance.
I love that analogy. And in the final chapter, the book takes this whole idea of awakening even further.
Oh, how so?
It connects it to the evolution of humanity as a whole.
So it's not just about individual awakening, but a collective awakening.
Exactly. As more individuals awaken to their true selves and embrace their lightworker missions,
Right.
it creates a ripple effect that elevates the consciousness of all of humanity.
It's like we're reaching a critical mass.
Yes.
that can shift the trajectory of our entire species.
It's a powerful vision.
It is.
Yeah.
But it also feels a bit daunting. Like, what can one person really do to contribute to such a massive shift?
Well, the book reminds us that we each have a unique contribution to make.
Okay.
And that by simply being ourselves, by shining our own light,
Right.
we're adding to that collective luminosity.
So it's an invitation to step into our power.
Yes, to embrace our unique gifts and contribute to the evolution of consciousness.
Wow, this deep dive has given me so much to think about.
Me too.
What about you? What are some key takeaways that really resonated with you?
For me, it's the power of remembering. You know, it's a reminder that everything we need, all the wisdom and guidance, it's already within us. It's about looking inward, trusting our intuition, and allowing our true selves to emerge.
I love that. And for me, it's the emphasis on the universe's support.
Yeah,
It's so reassuring to know that we're not alone on this journey,
absolutely.
that there's this loving force guiding us every step of the way. It gives me so much hope. So I think we did a pretty good job unpacking this book.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think?
Definitely. But ultimately, the real impact comes from how it resonates with you, the listener.
Yeah.
What speaks to your soul? What insights will you carry forward on your own journey?
That's the beauty of these deep dives.
Yeah, they're just the starting point.
Right. The real journey begins when you take these ideas and explore them further.
So thank you for joining us on this deep dive
We hope it sparked your curiosity
and inspired you to keep exploring the mysteries of life.
and your own infinite potential.
Until next time, may your journey be filled with purpose, joy, and a deep connection to your true self.